I'm Kathy from Stitch It Together, and I am going to be continuing to work on the sewing machine panel. I have now completed all of the background, so I used my alternative to pattern CAD to do the entire background in this panel. And what I'm going to be doing now is using Select and Sew to outline the sewing machine. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to use Select and Sew to be able to access the marking tool. And then I'm going to draw around the sewing machine where I want it to outline. And then I'll show you how you can then draw out that marking instead of a pattern. So I have opened into Select and Sew, and it does not matter which pattern I pick for this procedure. It makes you pick a pattern to open it up. But I'm going to be using the marking tool. And when I do that, because I know it's such a large area and I need to be extremely precise, I have taken the foot off of my machine so that I can bring my needle down as close and unimpeded as I can to get a very straight, accurate line, well, not straight, but accurate line to outline this sewing machine panel. And I'm also using a finger mouse so that I don't have to tap up here. I can just use my finger mouse to mark around the sewing machine. So that's what I'm going to do next. I have now marked the area that I want to sew. That is my sewing machine. I just used the marking tool to go around without the foot on it to get a really good outline of where I'm going to go next. And this is how you can just do the marking. So you're going to go to multi-placement, and it's going to tell you that you have to select what you're going to sew. And I'm going to say, okay. And when I do that, I am going to go marks. Would you like to close this marking? I'm going to say no, because I want it to stitch out the way I want. And now I'm going to need to put the foot back on before I continue. But now I'll be able to use the sew option, and it will just sew out my marking and not any pattern.